Hey yo YouTube, how you guys doing? It's your boy Chatmalum, the Coast Grandfather Technical Analysis speaking. Today we'll be doing AUDUSD and EURUSD. As you can see here on the screen, already open AUDUSD. So I'll be doing the analysis based on AUDUSD. Yeah, without any further ado, guys, let's just get into the analysis. Let's not waste time because I'm trying by all means to make this video short. So when we're doing the analysis, we first have to go to daily time frame, of which some starts with the weekly time frame, but me personally I prefer a daily time frame because normally trade small account. So if you have a big account, you can maybe start on a weekly time frame, but if you have a small account, it's more important to start on a daily time frame so that you can have your entry on 15 minutes or 5 minutes. Because when you have a small account, you have to make sure that your entries are accurate, and you have to make sure that you don't spend more time on the markets, you don't swing. If you have a small account, you just have to scalp only. So yeah, but you can swing small account and scale it until you get into a bigger amount, but me I advise you to scalp, take those small profits until your account is bigger, then you can start scaling. But from now on, okay, let's just get into this analysis. It's a nice price action. Today we'll be using a nice strategy, be using a trend line, combining them with zone, and then we have our moving average. So yeah, man, let's just get into this video. This is our daily time frame. From our daily time frame, we'll put our trend line, of which will show us the trend of the day where the market is going. Then you have a beautiful channel, you have a beautiful bearish channel. And let me try to put a full screen mode. Yeah, I think we're fine here. So yeah, as you all know that on the bearish markets, we have an impulse, a correction, impulse, correction, impulse, correction. So looking at the previous structure, there is impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, then correction. So when looking at the previous structure, you can see that we are waiting for an impulse again. Yeah, so let's just put the zone so that we can have a proper entry, because we cannot rely on trend lines only. Trend lines are there to show us where the market is heading. We also need to get the zone where the markets will, where the price will react. As you all know that we have supports, then we have resistance. When the price reaches our support, it bounces and goes up. When it reaches our resistance, it goes down. When it reaches our support, it goes up. When it reaches our resistance, it goes down. When it breaks our support, that support tends to be a resistance. So the price has to retest that support to show that now it's no longer support, it's a resistance. Then it goes down. As you can see, giving us a bearish. As you can see, it's giving us a bearish flag here to confirm the continuous pattern. So yeah, but I'm not there today. I'm not here to teach today. I'm just doing some analysis. Okay, so from here you can see that we have impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, then correction. So we will look at the major zones, or we'll put our support and resistance zone. This is okay. Let me remove this line because it's disturbing us now. Okay, now everything's clear. So we have our support here, then we'll have our, this is our resistance. Okay, let me remove these things because I think we are done with this. I was just making an example with the things, the one that's not teaching. If you want me to drop anything that has to do with support and resistance, if you want me to show you how I do support and resistance, or how I draw support and resistance, or my own way, my own strategy of support and resistance, comment on the section below, on the comment box below, then I will do what you guys suggest. So yeah, you can see that here we have our, this is our high. It's not exactly a resistance for now, it's just a high. This is what we can consider as a resistance zone, because the price has touched this and just touched this two times, touched this two times. So yeah, we have something like this. Then we have this, of which was our support, and the price broke here, as I show you on the structure that I was drawing here. When the price break the supports, that support tend to be a resistance. So now look at what we have here on AUDUSD. We have a beautiful trend line showing us a beautiful trend. We have one touch, this is our second touch, then we have our third touch here. So what we expecting from here, we're expecting the price to touch here for that time, then continue to go down. And on our second confirmation here, the price is at the resistance. Mind you, I said when the price break the supports, because this was our previous supports, the price bounce here and bounce back here again for the second time, then it broke here. Now we're coming back to this zone to retest, showing that this is no longer our support, it is now our resistance. So now we have two things of which we can use, or two things that we can say they are giving us a good prediction of the price. So yeah, what we have to wait now here is that confirmation, because you have to know something that you have to know is that every strategy has its confirmation. The one that I'm using currently, it must have 3 confirmation. Personally, it's what I use, or I have to pay for these things. Personally, it's what I recommend, or personally, it's what I do. I'll wait for the market to give me 3 confirmation. For instance, this one, it must give me a dead confirmation, of which is the candlestick confirmation. I have to see a bearish candlestick here, and when I go down to 4-hour time frame or 1-hour time frame, I get a bearish structure. Maybe I must get a structure like this, something like this, maybe double top. Then I will wait for a break and retest. Then from there I know I can enter having this point or this zone as my TP. Even this zone is my TP. Even this zone is my TP. This will be my first TP, and when the market is going down, I would keep on scaling until it hits my stop loss, because I'll be monitoring my trade. When the market's going down, I make sure that I protect my profits. I put my stop loss to secure my profits as the trade goes down. As I'm scaling, I make sure that I monitor the trade. So for now, what I can say, we have something like this. I have to wait for this. We're looking for buys here. We're looking for buys here. I mean, we're looking for sell. Here. So guys, I'm using to buying. So whenever I see the market aim in my mind, just think of buying. But yeah, so we're looking for sell at this point. We're looking for sell. Let me make it a bit bigger. We're looking for sales here. Looking for sales here. So this is our entry. Then this is our TP. So we keep on scaling. So I will leave this analysis like this one. Then maybe during the week or this coming Friday, I'll just do a review, or just do another video showing you how far we've gone. But for now, we have something like this. Yes. So let's get into another pair, of which is our USD. So your EURUSD, it's more like AUDUSD. It's just that Euro, it's Euro, then AUD is Australian. But when looking at the structure, you can tell that these things are moving the same way. Not that the same way, but the way they move, they are a positive correlation. So when AUDUSD is going down, EURUSD is also likely to go down. Okay, let's do this. I wanted to go to a lower time frame. Okay, let's get into it. This is our daily time frame. Same thing here. I will be using zones. Here I won't be using trend lines. I think I'll be using zones, only zones and patterns. I'll be using zones and patterns. Looking at this, I try to put trend lines, but trend lines are not fitting well here. It's showing us something else. But when you're looking at the perspective of zones, of which is what's more important, because trend lines are there to show you a trend direction, where the trend is heading. It's not that you can trade trend line, but zones, yeah, you can trade zones. Because if you're trading zones, maybe you're trading break and retest, maybe you're trading head and shoulders patterns. But so trend lines are just there to show you where the market is heading. Okay, here EURUSD, you see we had this as our support here. The price touches here and came back here, so we had something like a double top a double bottom. So the price went high, attempting to do a double bottom. Then you see it failed. It went down, it broke this zone, then this zone turned to a resistance, and it came back to retest this zone, showing that it's no longer supports now. It's the resistance. Remember the thing that I was saying when we were analyzing the AUDUSD. So yeah, the same thing. So when price reaches here, it went down, and it's coming back to this zone again, to touch it again, showing that this is our resistance. Now you know that we buy low, then we sell high. Since this price has been broken here, since this zone has been broken and the price came to retest it, to assure that this is now our resistance. When the price is now here, we are more welcome to sell this pair, because now it's giving us a nice setup, of which it's a reliable setup. I've traded this setup several times, and I know this setup is giving what it's supposed to give. So yeah, from here, what I can say, or the advice that I can give you, is that you must wait for the price to give you a bearish candlestick, something like this, check, something like this, maybe if you can get something like this, it's not giving. It's not giving. Okay, but I'm sure you see what I'm trying to do here, or what I'm trying to say. Hey, okay, I'll just cut them off. Okay, I'll just do it for you. Don't worry. Me, I'm patient with this thing. I'll make sure that I'll show you what I want to show you. I don't have a problem. If you have a problem with me, you must tell me. I don't have a problem. That's just no worry. So yeah, you must look for something like this. See, I told you that I'll show you what I have to show you. Yeah, I must wait for a candlestick like this one. A bearish candlestick. Or if you don't get a candlestick like that one, you must wait for the price to give you these things. You must wait for the price to give you a bearish structure, or maybe a head and shoulders, or maybe a double top here inside. Then from there you will wait for the break and retest, to show now that the price it's really moving down. Then the bears are now in power, something like this. Then you aim for your TP here, so you can have something like this. So you can expect something like this, or you should wait for something like this. Then you aim for here, the lowest. So yeah, this is it for Euro USD. You're looking to sell here. You're looking for sell, and this is what we are expecting. You can scale your trade as long as you get proper entries. You can scale until you reach here. So yeah man, I'll keep it clean, I'll keep it like this, simple and clean. Then when next week on Friday, when the market closes, I'll also do the video showing you how far we went with this trade. But on Friday, definitely I'm going to take, on Monday, definitely Monday or Tuesday, I will wait, but I'll wait for the proper setup. But definitely I will take this one. These two are my trades of the week, and I hope you a productive week. For more videos, please subscribe, press that notification bell, like the video, share the video, comment on the comment section below. Tell me what you want to see, what are your suggestions, and what else you guys want me to put on the channel. Akukho kunye, siyabona.